Hello and welcome to the bank video. So before we get into the main, I just want to quickly show you guys my two other alt accounts. So on this account, we have 139 mil bank value, kind of just spread everywhere. It says 90 mil for this tab. And then for my other alt, I have a 260 mil bank value, which is very much scattered. It says like 11 mil there, 50 mil there, 7, 65, 83. So that's like 400 mil. 400 mil not on the main. And then also an RS3. I'm not really sure how much I have on there, but it's probably a good amount, just not really like a whole lot. Not enough to be over a bill, but probably over a few hundred mil. And so I'm probably right around a 20 bill bank if all of it was on one account and I just sold everything. But yeah, let's get into it. Over 19 bill on the main. Not much has changed in my opinion, although I'm sure a lot has changed if I looked back at last year's video, just in terms of like what items I have. So obviously we've got the Crystal Crown, which has no value, and that's 250 mil gone right there. This tab, I just put a bunch of stuff from my other accounts on here, so this stuff will all get traded back to them, but I just wanted to get over that 19 bill mark on the main. And I have a little bit of day alt essence. I mean, just not really too much in here. I did a charity stream a few weeks ago, and I actually lost about 500 mil during that, unfortunately. But also, you know, it was for fun. It was all in good fun for charity. So this tab is kind of just my general stuff that I use, but just not every single day. But I use it often enough that it should be at the top of the bank, and then like the bottom of this is just junk and I guess sepulcher stuff. Then we got the potions tab, and a bit more sepulcher stuff. 360 mil in this tab. I'm not actually sure what this tab is worth. Probably quite a bit. Like if I remove that, that's like a couple hundred mil just there. And then I don't know how much that tab's worth. 360 mil in potions. I try to keep a good stock of potions. I probably could use more. My food is pretty nice, but my potions, I probably could use a little more. I'm not too sure if I should buy more, but you know, I got my Blood Fury, which I don't use that much, although when I solo TOB, I'll probably do that. Some dodgy necklaces for thieving, 3 imbued hearts because I trade all the imbued hearts from my other accounts over. This isn't really a potion, but it boosts you, so I keep it in here. Then we got the runes and teleports tab, just all of that stuff. Plus, I feel like every tab at the bottom just has some weird junk that may not necessarily fit in that tab. So there's like just random stuff at the bottom of every tab. But this tab, almost 500 mil. A lot of that is just in the big stacks of runes. I mean, just take that. Take these 3 runes out, and that's like 350 mil right there. Like if I remove all this, that's almost 400 mil of just those tabs. I mean, those runes. Literally like 6 items makes up 80% of this tab. It's pretty insane. So yeah, a lot of it's just the runes for the value, and then just tons and tons of teleports. Does it actually keep the value of your rune pouch? It doesn't. That's interesting. Probably not worth that much, but I didn't know that. So it just has that as a 0. Then we got the clues tab, which I actually just finished getting 600 beginner clues for the emote explore. And so I've kind of emptied this tab out, got rid of all the clue stuff. This is still stuff that you use for beginner clues, but just kind of got rid of all the stuff that was in here, dragged it into the loot tab, which we will save for now. We're going to skip over to the PKing tab. I actually did some Christmas PKing with some viewers. And then I also, for some reason, keep my dragon arrows in here and my chins. I don't really know why, but that's just where they've always been. God, I'm stuttering. Sorry about that. Yeah, these have always just been here. I probably move them to, I don't know what tab I'd move them to. Like maybe my gear tab, but yeah, 100 mil or so, and probably a lot of that is just these. Yeah, that's almost all of it. Just in those, but a couple sets just for like mystic sets if I want to go PK if I'm feeling like it. This tab is not worth much at all, but it's just like collection log stuff, you know, the odd champion scroll or Castle Wars items and skill capes I've never got rid of. Little things like that, you know, Slayer trophies, Tokul, just random stuff that I don't use but don't want to get rid of. And then we got the skilling and other collection tab. This is from Daily Buckets of Sand from Bert. I put a couple skilling outfits in my house for now, but got a couple of the ones that have extra items in here. Just never got rid of the extra items. Got my Graceful, my Rogue, some more Slayer trophies, some fish chunks if I want to go do the, what's it called? mulch island stuff. Just random skilling stuff pretty much. And then we obviously got the water talisman collection, which I did not realize is worth a lot. This was, I think I had about 1 million less, but I think it was only worth 1 bill. So I think these were like 200-ish last year. So these have gone up to 337 each, and this is just a collection from my community. People add to it, and that's over 1.7 bill in water talismans. Can you imagine if summoning came out? I feel like if summoning came out, I've said before I would never sell the collection, but I think I've changed my perspective. I would sell the collection, but it would all just go towards giving back to you guys who have like contributed to it, or just people who have contributed to being part of my community. So if summoning ever comes out and these go up to like, I don't know, 10, 12K, whatever, we sell them all, like that's going to be a lot of money. That'll just go straight into running giveaways and tournaments and who knows what. Yeah, that's 1.7 bill just there. Then we got the gear tab, which is just almost 10 bill. In fact, let's put our let's just put something in here. I don't know. Put the Justy. Put the Justy in. Is it 10 bill? There we go. 10 bill in the tab. Oh, you guys kind of got a little spoiler. Some of these items are repeated because I traded for my alts. Like these are repeated. And the Justy's obviously repeated. But I still own it at the end of the day. You know, I have all these things. And the Bandos is actually for my Bandos tab, which I'm kind of making. I'm dry on the pet right now, so we're trying to get the Bandos pet. Then we got our Slayer stuff, just pretty much all the gear I'd ever need. Currently don't have an Infernal Cape because I haven't done a run. I have this one, but I haven't done a run since I got my pet not that long ago. And yeah, so that's just don't have a regular one at the moment. Obviously got just pretty much all the max gear you could ever need. I'm missing a couple things, I guess, but it's probably stuff I don't use. I recently got myself a Harm Orb, which was a pretty good thing to get, I think. I'm going to start doing some Nightmare. That is one of the 4 pets I'm missing. So we got like the Full Inquisitor, we got the Harm, we got the, where is it at? The Scythe. Obviously I got 2 Ellies at the moment because, again, for Bandos, that's pretty important to have for my tanks. So that's actually like 2 bill right there, isn't it? Pretty crazy how much of your bank can just be in a few items, you know, the Twisted Bow. But yeah, we got this kind of setup going on here, looking pretty fancy. But anyways, that's the gear tab, 10 bill. And we have like just all the stuff you can need. And then I love the like there's just monk robes in here. You know, you go from having like a 3 bill gear loadout to having monk robes. That's just so funny to me. All right, so the tab you guys have all been waiting for. I'm gonna actually make another video selling this to see how much we get back from it. But here's a little sneak peek at my my gear tab. Obviously, like 4.5 or so, 4.6 bill of that is my cash. I don't have that much cash right now because I've had to buy 2 Ellies and a Harm Orb. But yeah, 4.5 bill or so is in cash, and then the rest, if you could do the math, would be in these items. Some of these don't have value, like obviously these ancient shards and bones and totems. But this is all the loot we've acquired over the past year. It's actually pretty cool because last year I sold my tab off and we ended up just starting it over again. A lot of this bottom stuff is from my beginner clues, so I'm just gonna leave that here for now. Like I said, I put all the clue stuff there. Some of this stuff is from like this. I have extra mole slippers from doing some PvP with people. These are from making thumbnails for Trailblazer. Just random stuff that I've not sold off yet. But I think everything above, I want to say above this hard leather body is all loot from the loot tab that we've been working on for the past year. So we'll do another video where we sell that off. Not going to stretch this video out for too long. Just thought I'd show you guys what my bank's looking like today. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate you all. Bank's at 19 bill right now. Should be close to 20 bill. We lost a little bit from our charity stream, all in good fun. Maybe next year we'll hit 30 bill. Who knows? Feel free to go check out my Twitch channel. I stream there almost daily. This past couple weeks, I kind of took a little hiatus because I've been working on some personal stuff in my own life. And I'm back at it now. I'm excited to try to get into some stuff. I'm only missing a few pets. Next week, Soul Wars comes out, which means there's another pet to go for. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling. So thank you again. Take care. Happy New Year, gamers.